Alright, what is poppin', people? We're back. Now look. I'm not saying that I've been playing Pokemon for a decade competitively, but I may be a little bit of a boomer when it comes to this game. Like, I'm not gonna say that I was particularly good in Gen 5, but it was definitely a very fun time. It's where I got, into the game watching people like, say, AIM, Shofu, Blunder, because he uploaded, like, a lot of random stuff at the time. I think that, yeah, because that was when he played a whole bunch of Inyu. I actually remember entering some random, like, Inyu tournament that he did. That was funny. Who else? Flaming Spade, Weil. There were a lot of people back then that I used to watch. And, Joey uploading some black and white OU kind of got me wanting to try it out as well. I got this team here that I made a while back. I think it's approved by Finch. Because, I liked this tier. It was just really fun playing with weather. Having every weather style be super dominant at the time, other than, like, hail, was really fun. And obviously, while, like, sun has lost a lot of potency due to chlorophyll being banned, I think we still got something cool. I got, again, we're queuing up with rain because I wanted to use Tornadus. It's this weird, I guess they just don't go specs anymore, so we're literally 4 attacks knockoff. Standard defensive Politoed Perish Song because I'm not trying to lose to setup sweepers. Standard Tentacruel. Also, T-Spikes are so good this game. Wow. Just nice Spikes, Ferrothorn. Scarf Latios with Roost, because once you dump the Scarf, I mean, having, like, longevity is really good, especially into, like, something like a Breloom or a Keldeo. And my opponent's Keldeo is really annoying. And then we got Yachiberry SD Garchomp. So, now we could just lead off Politoed this game, because getting up my rain super early is fine. Oh yeah, we're Rocks SD Chomp too, it's very cool. Getting a trick off with my Latios is also really good this game. Because if I get it off on, like, Rachi or even Scizor, then we're in a good spot. But I'm gonna just lead with this guy here. I want to be able to get my rain up as quickly as possible. And unless he's, like, SD Dragon Gym, I think we should be pretty okay. We're just always gonna protect there. He actually goes for an Outrage there. That's fine. I don't need Politoed at, like, a huge amount of health this game. I don't think that's overly necessary for me. And getting rid of the Garchomp is generally just pretty nice. I can't lie, it is a little bit of a threat to me. I mean, I got Latios to revenge kill it, but I don't know if this is CP Scizor, and I'm not trying to get Pursuit Trap too early on, he goes up to Keldeo. I mean, I'm always going to protect first, as he goes for that. Right. Ah, I got greedy on him, but I went for the wrong move. Now we go out to Torn, and I'm going to press Hurricane, and we're going to hope that it KOs. As he goes out to Jirachi. We don't see an item, so I'm going to guess he's Scarf. Also, though, this being, what's it called, CM, is all the more reason for me to want to get up a T-Spike. I mean, Tentacruel does not 1v1 this. I don't have, like, Haze or anything. Why is everything on your team Calm Mind, bro? Stop! I mean, I'm not too worried about this. Also, yeah, keep hitting yourself, please. Thank you, thank you. I do have the, Yachiberry Garchomp, so I'm actually gonna go into it here. Also, this man cannot get a hit off on me. Man, I'm throwing up rocks! He can't Oko me! Yeah! Yeah! Ah, excellent. So now it goes on to Big D Knight. I'm just outraging, man. Like, I don't really have any other play there. You know what we're gonna do? I'm going into my Ferrothorn. Oh, he's Lumbear, you piece of shit. You know what? I don't care. This is fine. I think we just go Tornadus here. Yo, actually, that might have been a bit of a bad play, because now the Starmie is a huge threat. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Ah. Fortunately, he was not banned in Scizor, though. he was Life Force, so we chew. Not bad! And again, we got a nice little T-Spike just because we need to... Little Cripple? It's Cripple. I think we go Tentacruel here. I don't know what his moveset on this is gonna be. I think we Hurricane, actually. Yeah. So, I say to the Hurricane there, because I think that I just need to make sure that Keldeo can't sweep. And I can U-turn here. I actually get a crit, which is pretty decent for me. And now I surf here. Yeah! Ah, not bad! Ah! So what we would have done there is I would have surfed. If he goes Keldeo, then I always have my Tentacruel as a switch in, I guess. But what I probably do is go Torn, actually. Just so he can't see him up. And then we go back out to this. Now, again, it could have gotten really dicey. What I probably would have needed to end up doing is just playing to get the trick on this so that it can't keep boosting forever. There we go. I made some questionable decisions that game. Definitely some questionable decisions, but that's fine. And yeah, we got another rain team here. We got Rachi, Lando, Toad, Keldeo. We got standard, just some standard rain bounces. Probably like... Actually, I don't know. Would you even need to be Scarf Lando? I feel like if anything, you'd be like Specs Keldeo, Scarf Rachi. And like Rocks Lando. I do like my Torn this game again. My Tornadus is a very cool guy this game. I actually really like Ferrothorn lead. Are we just gonna do the spike spam turn one? That what we're both about, huh? Is that what we're both about? I'll gladly trade spikes. I'll gladly do that. I also think my Garchomp is pretty decent this game. After an SD, there's not a whole lot on his team that wants to try to contest it. And Yachiberry could potentially prevent his Jirachi from revenge killing me, which is pretty nice. I mean, hell, maybe the Keldeo even will revenge kill me. So he has rocks on this, which, again, that makes me think this could be Scarf, this could be Specs. I'm gonna knock here. He actually has lefties. Yo, I'm gonna need you to not do whatever you're about to do. Oh my god, you fucking rat. Oh, I'm about to get thundered. Why'd I go to this? Yeah, I did try to switch there. Let it be known, I did press the switch button. Because unfortunately, it didn't get to crit. And a para. I mean, yeah, I pressed Leech there just because it's fine. And then we knock here. Well, he's got to switch. What would he probably switch to? I think if we switch to anything, it's the Pharaoh. But I think we also still just spike again, right? And getting rid of this thing's lefties is pretty good for me. As I'm gonna just go Tentacruel now versus this and spin. Because he's got far too many hazards for me to be happy. So we're just gonna get rid of him now. And yeah, we do get the burn there. I mean, I don't really know what you plan on doing here. Oh, he's got Whip, and that does a little bit too much for me. So we're gonna go Big Torn here. And we're just gonna press Hurricane, because his flying resist is indeed the X button. As he goes to Lando, I mean, he's Stone Edging? He is. I'm gonna just Leech. I think that's very fine. Actually, I'm gonna double into my Tentacruel. Yeah! Now we protect, because I always want to get a little bit of health back, you already know. Even when we both spin, it's fine. Doesn't really do anything for me. And we also do get the burn immediately on him. So we're also just, we're going to try to get a little bit of health back, you know? Just a little bit of health, and we're going to go into my Ferrothorn immediately. And we're going to knock, because if I can knock his Pharaoh, that's really good for my Tornadus. This goes out to his Jirachi. I'm going to go into Chomper here. I'm gonna just Earthquake. As he goes for Psyshock and gets a crit, this man has got the luckiest Jirachi of all time. I'm gonna just Rock Up. As he goes into this, I'm gonna go Tornadus. Yep. And now we get the Hurricane for free. And since this is Scarf, he doesn't really have anything to come in. Yep, this is not a check, friend. It's big. Look at big Tornadus, bro. Look, also, I'd be lying if I didn't note that I kind of just wanted to use some Tornadus. You know. Also, now we go Garchomp on this. I could just Outrage. Yeah. Outrage is fine. And, yeah, it forces in Lando, too. Yo, what if I live the EQ? That'd be kind of cool. Ah, didn't live the EQ. But we get this in, and I get the... Actually, why would I U here? This is the freest Hurricane of my life. I could also Knock. I could Knock. Knock is actually also really free. So the only reason I'm knocking there, instead of going for something else... Okay, he actually lives the Hurricane, unfortunately. I should have just caned twice. But the reason I knocked was just in case he went to, like, this and it was Scarfed. And since he went to it now, I'm gonna guess he's Scarfed. But we can just sack our Politoed. We don't need it. Sack the Toad. That gives us our Tentacle for free. And it lets us T-Spike up and then win pretty arbitrarily from there. As he goes for an Icy Wind, I mean, I'll just Toxic this. Sure. It doesn't really matter at this point. My opponent doesn't have a win con. Yeah. Look at us running up the black and white OU ladder. Just like in 2012, back when I was running up the PO ladder. Some things never change. Some goats just remain goats. Yeah, man. If y'all want to see more old gens from me, let me know. I can always try. I don't have... Again, especially with, like, old gens OU, it's not like I'm particularly good at these tiers. But I'm always willing to try to steal teams from people. And use them on ladder. My opponent's got a deadly team, bro. Thundurus plus Torn. Instead of Ferrothorn, he's got a Skarmory. I mean, again, I feel like this could just be very similar to the last dude. He's got, like, so this could be like a Scarf Lando or something. But again, like, I like Ferrothorn as a lead. He doesn't have a whole lot that threatens it. Right off rip. The opposing Tornadus is a problem. It's definitely a problem. But, maybe we're okay into it, you know? Also, because he has no Ferrothorn, Latios is actually at least a little bit better this game. Especially if I dump off my Scarf onto something. There's some potential for me to run past his team, just because Draco plus Surf is really good at getting through everything he's got. So I'm actually just going to Leech turn 1. As he goes for a superpower and does a million. Wow. Okay. That's unfortunate. That did a lot. Yo, wait, that next one killed me. Oh no, I'm dumb. I didn't... That's definitely a high roll, though. Fuck off. Okay. What do we want to do here? We just want to go Latios and Trick. Maybe Tricking's bad because he's got the Tornadus, but I really don't care. As we get this thing to have a Scarf, so that's, like, decent for me. I'll just Draco. And this is Ice Beam. Okay, okay, okay. Let's see, Ice Beams again. Alright, I'll go into my Toad now. I made this game a significantly harder to win, by the way, but that's fine. What'd you switch into? You'd switch into probably your Tentacruel, because that's the only thing on your team that wants to take on, like, Scalds. So we're gonna go Tornadus here. He could also just sack this, though, which is a little bit annoying. Yeah. So I'm actually just gonna Scald spam. Because I don't want to let him just Death Fodder this, because he doesn't really need it, necessarily. Yeah. So I think spamming Scald's better. And even if he goes Tentacruel, we could potentially get a burn on that, and that's gonna make it so this isn't regenerating any health anymore. So it's just a safer route for us. Now Thundurus is about to come in and mess me up. Full sail. I am very scared of this Thundurus. But getting rid of Toad is also a condition for my Latios to put in mad work. So, who's really winning? It's my opponent. They're in a much better spot than me. I am Yachi Berry, so I do live with an HP Ice here. I'll throw up rocks. I mean, if I'm my opponent, I'm just I'm probably just going into Skarm here anyway. It's pretty free. As he actually just goes Lando instead. I will always go Toad. Actually, no, I'll always go Torn. You should not Stone Edge here. Yeah. And here, Hurricane's really free. I could knock the Tentacruel. I don't think I need to. Because he actually goes Skarmory and I do a whole bunch, so I'm a Hurricane again. Just imagine if I was Specs, though. Like, I wanted to try Specs, but this is apparently a little bit better. I think it's mostly just because Lefties helps you consistently answer Breloom long term. Probably not consistently answer it, but answer it nonetheless. Yo, does Focus Blast KO this? It does. Cool. So we get rid of that big threat. That's really good for us. Slowly crawling our way back into this after I decided to gift my opponent Ferrothorn very early on in this game. I'm gonna just you here. You into Garchomp and SD? You into Latios, I think you into Tentacruel. And we just start firing off Scalds to fish for the burn. Now, unfortunately, he did spin away rocks. I actually really want rocks up this game. They just limit my opponent a lot. And also, it does kind of suck that I tricked away my Scarf, because if this is agility, it could be really difficult to answer once Garchomp's Yachi's burned. Now, Garchomp does go insane versus my opponent at this point. So that's something to keep in mind. But again, I need to get rid of Lando before I feel like actually safe with that. And even then, he's got this. Of course he gets the burn first, you piece of shit. Anyhow. The problem is, like, I don't really go Latios versus this and threaten anything either, because I'm not Psyshock. But I don't need Tentacruel this game, so that's why I'm just trying to get a Scald burn off. But my opponent just does not get burned. Please. I want the burn. That's all. I just want the burn. Once this thing is burned, I go Latios, and we're in a really comfortable position. I mean, I'm not worried about you doing that. Yo, if I'd got... How many Scalds is this? Yo, where's my Scald burn? Hello? Please? Okay, I literally just need to burn this with Scald and then Latios can come in. That's it. Come on. Thank you. Ah, not bad. Just took my Tentacruel 50 turns to actually get one off. I'm just gonna Scald again. I don't know why, I've just got a feeling he's switching. Okay, he didn't switch. I'm actually just gonna go Latios. Yo, this guy's got the luckiest Tentacruel known to man. I guess. I mean, this man just does not get burned, and then he always burns on the first one. That's wild. Also, yeah, we're just roosting there. And I'm gonna Surf, because I don't really care to Draco and give him, like, a super free in onto the Thundurus. I want to make sure that he at least has to think a little bit on that, you know? I must Surf again. Trick Roost is really cool, though. I do like the extra sustain it gives me. Now, I do want to Roost up here, I think. Also, just because this could tank at least one Hurricane from his Tornadus late, which might be necessary. Also, just look at me, I guess, outplaying his Protects or something. Also, I'm pretty sure he's just trying to give me the Tentacruel at this point. And I'm going to make sure that I'm at the most health that I can be at, friend. If you want to give me a free Roost, I'll gladly take it. And yeah, he doesn't try to look for a punish there, fortunately. Yo, I really want to Roost here because I feel like he's not gonna Scald. I feel like he's gonna Protect again. Ah, okay, good. So, again, Slowly but surely, we're getting back into a good position. Now, if he goes hard Torn, I'm honestly gonna just assume that he specs and that I've lost the game. Okay, I think we've lost the game. This Tornadus has just come out raw. Huh. I mean, I don't need Tentacruel, so I think we could sack that. Also, I'm pretty sure that this is indeed specs. There's no way that mod does this much damage, hello? Oh dear god. Ah, yes! And I hit myself? Excellent. Okay. And unfortunately, because, you know, it's perma rain, we can't dodge. This is not good. This is indeed not good. Yo, do I even tank a Hurricane? I don't. Okay. So my opponent seems to have won because he got a Confusion. My opponent seems to not be able to lose any speed tie either. Okay. Well, that's tragic. That's kind of what happens though when your raid team lacks a Flying Resist. Yeah, Flying Resist. I'm not too sure how well I would fit one on this build. I think it'd be like drop Latios for maybe a Rotom Wash or something. Also, hey, haha, I know exactly what team this is because Joey used it. So this is the annoying Sunny Day Magnezone set. It's Scarf Washtum, it's Rocks, Lando, it's Spadef, Healing Wish, Rachi. It's Dragon Gym, Latios, I think? CM Dragon Gym, and then CB Loom. So, I like my Latios lead. I like clicking Draco Meteor turn 1. You know what I actually like even more though is tricking. Because you have 2 steel types, both of which I know are lefties. So I want you to give me one of your lefties immediately, friend. Give me. You're not staying in, I'm a Latios. Ain't a damn chance in hell you stay in here. Ain't no chance. Yeah, give me that. Give me that. Yum, yum, yum. And now we're gonna go Politoed. Because I don't see too much reason to not go Politoed. And of course my opponent has gone for the immediate Para. Very tragic, but it's kind of just what Jirachi does. I'm gonna fire off a Toxic here. We're gonna get full Parrot immediately. That's really unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. And he actually is gonna go for Trick. I just want to go into my Latios. This is like incredibly fine for me. And I just Draco here. You know? Let me do 87. Ah, not bad. That's some good chip. That's some veteran chip right there. As he goes Rachi, I mean, he's gonna U-turn here, so I'm just gonna go Toad. Toad's always my switch in versus the Rachi anyway. The problem is when he goes Rotom here. Actually, he went Loom. Like, just hard. I have Detect. So he goes for Seed. You know what's gonna suck here? I'm gonna go Ferrothorn. He's gonna hard Magnezone. Yeah, I mean, I knew he was doing this. You know? I mean, there was not much I could do to stop that turn. I kind of have to always... Because if he Bullet Seeds, what on my team do I really want to take that? Torn is going to get eviscerated. Torn is looking mighty good, though, at this point. Got the Rachi tricked, so it does not have the longevity. I want to get up Hazards eventually. Do I value a Spike? It hits only 2 mons on his team, man. Like, I don't know how much I actually care about that. Yeah, we're just gonna Spike here. That's fine. And, I mean, I'll just go for Whip. Break the balloon. It's not the worst turn for me, but it's also definitely not the best, you know? And here... Oh god, what do I need to go to? I think we go Chomp. Chomp double the Latios and the Lando comes out? I think so. I think here he'll always sack the Rotom, but we also always just Draco again. I'm Dracoing this. I actually have a full health Garchomp. There's no reason not to just go into it here. Yeah, so we go Chomp, but we just throw up rocks. Because it also helps potentially KO that, which is, you know, that's nice. I'll just Earthquake, that's not really too big a deal. And we'll go Toad here. I think we're in an okay spot at least. Most of it's just gonna come down to trying to limit the Rotom as much as we can. I'm gonna go Torn here. See rocks. And HP Ice is not exactly a move I'm too worried about. I could even knock the Jirachi if I just don't want it being Scarfed. I think I value Hurricane here. Yeah, so he does get the HP Ice off, which sucks. But there's not a whole lot that I could do. There's not a whole lot I could do about this Lando. I think just getting the chip is better because it opens up Garchomp. As it gives me Magnezone there, that's cool. Rotom says 13%. It might die to rocks still. I don't remember how the HP display works. It could be under a threshold. Torn is really good though. I'd like to get a spin-off if I can. Just so that Torn isn't as heavily pressured. So go into my Tentacruel here. And at least we could scout the Breloom, right? Because he goes for Iron Head. That was a crit. I don't think you can stall me out. See, now here's the hope, right? That he goes Rotom and that it lives rocks. I am faster than you, sir. I am 311 speed, friend. We are faster than you always. I mean, the obviously annoying thing, right, is Latios, for him, is very free here. There's not anything I can do to stop Latios. Oh wait, I have a Scarf again! I forgot! I let him trick my O-Spec a Scarf. Very, very, very intelligent of me, I must say. Me very intelligently knowing here. Look at that. Look, all I'm saying is, these are the things they don't teach you in school, friends. Get my Scarf back. Dump the Scarf on the Rachi, though, too. Look at that. What do you know about this game, friend? I think that's a great game to end it on. Got to relive my childhood a little bit this live. Did we get Sunny Day Ferrothorn? Not funny. Sunny Day Ferrothorn. Did we get Sunny Day Magnezone? Oh, we did. Unfortunately. But we did not lose to it. Yeah, this is actually so fun. I kind of want to play more of this tier. This is the only other team I have as well. And unfortunately, Sandrush is banned just so they can have Excadrill around. I find that really weird. I feel like you just say ban Excadrill instead. Because I don't know. I don't think Stoutland was breaking the tier, but maybe I'm wrong. And I guess, at least in the context of Black and White, because they had banned Chlorophyll and Swift Swim, it does make sense to ban Sandrush as opposed to Excadrill. I just hate the collateral it had. I liked Stoutland, man. That was a fun mon. That's gonna be it for me, just live. I hope y'all enjoy, and of course, if y'all would like to see more Gen 5, I'm sure I can get teams somewhere to bring more, run up the ladder with, so, hey. Maybe that's in the future. But until next time, I hope you guys are loving your lives, having a good time, and I'll catch you then. Peace.